Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm just getting up and running here as usual. My Saturdays are a little tiny, itsy bit frantic, so I'm just getting up to speed here. Oh, it's good to be back with some RimWorld. It's so good to be back with some RimWorld. Dr. Avalanche, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's see, where were we at last week? A bunch of the gang are in transit. They're traveling. They went out on a little field trip to destroy a bunch of things, and they're on their way back. I should check how far away they are. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're not far at all. They're going to be here momentarily. They're not far at all. That's just fine. That's just fine. And the rest of the gang who stayed at home harvested a whole bunch of organs from this guy, Retoxme. Yeah, Retoxme's not doing very well, and that Retoxme is dead. Mel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a bunch of his organs, though. I think we got 3 of his organs. A quest has expired. That's fine. Who's having the break risk? Addy, is it because I made you harvest a bunch of organs? Yeah. Yeah, it is. You're wicked sad about that. Someone's organs harvested times 3. When are you getting over that? In some days. Okay, yeah, Addie's wicked sad that I made her pull out a bunch of organs out of people. Actually, I think Borba did most of the work, as I recall. I think Borba did most of the organ harvesting. How are you feeling about that? Yeah, you're pretty sad about it, too. Innocent prisoner died, someone was organ murdered, and you're just generally pessimistic about life in general. Medi, welcome, Bobcat. So does everyone have all of their lungs? Well, yes, actually, because we've got some to spare now. We've got spare lungs kicking around. Or did I actually give the lung to Gonzalo? I don't remember. Yes, I did. Yeah, Gonzalo is back up to speed, having 2 lungs now instead of 1. So what have I got left? I've got a liver, and I got something else out of this cat. What did I get? A kidney. Right, so we've got a spare liver and kidney around. If anybody needs one, I've got one. We should probably bury the guy, because everyone is so sad about this. Everyone is... I think it's wonderful. I just had the time of my life harvesting Retoxme's organs. And someone actually popped up a comment that we should rename whomever is getting the bulk of the organs Retoxme, because they're basically Retoxme at that point. So Borba, if you get some more Retoxme bits, we may rename you Retoxme, because you're going to be mostly Retoxme at that point. I see Addie isn't quite so sad that she couldn't get out and repair this thing, the wind generator, which I kind of don't really need. Do I have any onions? Onions go great with liver. Yeah. Yeah, I've got, I don't have onions. I've got, how about rice? Rice and liver? Would that be an acceptable combination? I got some corn. I have a little vegetable medley along with some liver. That's about the best I can do around here. How's the drug lab coming, kids? Oh, lots of beer coming in soon. Lots and lots of beer. I'm pretty sure beer goes off. So we should probably set up the storage in the fridge to also include beer. That would probably be a reasonable move, and I don't think I have beer set up in here. Willow, welcome, welcome. I'm just making sure we can store some beer around here. What is that under? Manufactured and then drugs. Yeah, you guys can put beer in here if you want to, because I'm pretty sure it goes off. I'm pretty sure that will spoil, so let's make sure we're doing that. And I should probably undesignate this as beer. Yeah, don't put beer in here. Just put beer. And you're probably going to put some on the shelves too, aren't you? Yes. Alright, so don't put beer in here. Put it somewhere else. Making my first ever grocery order through Amazon. We'll see how that works. Oh, do let us know. Welcome. Mia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Beer doesn't need to be in the fridge, but the wort does. Oh, okay. Good, that actually makes life a little bit easier, so I don't have to change all of these shelves. Okay, so yeah, the wort needs to be refrigerated, but the beer does. I don't even think we're gonna have time for the wort to go off, because we're just throwing it into beer tanks pretty consistently. So let's take beer off of that list then. No beer in the fridge, please. No beer at all. If we get an excess of wort, then I'll deal with that as we come to it. But right now, there isn't even any a little bit. No, that's hops. That's just regular hops. Okay. Well, the kids are on their way back from their field trip. We've got a bunch of spare organs, and we're making drugs. Everything's going fine in RimWorld. Everything is going just fine. I was going to make some more storage, I think. Or at least allow this storage to be used for textiles, because the textile thing is just overrun at this point. So I tell you what, don't put cloth or leather in there, but you can put clothing. You can put clothing in there. So, oh, you're actually already kitted out for apparel. Never mind, don't need to change thing then. Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. Mia is totally responsible for Fluffy Pancake Rock. Yes, I can confirm that without even Mia checking in. 100% responsible for Fluffy Pancake Rock. Hey, it's one of our best songs. That kills it. That absolutely kills it. So don't be dissing Fluffy Pancake Rock. It's a solid song for the Ridiculous Decorative Days. Ah, right, that's what I was going to do. I was going to set up a drug policy, because Borba's already getting high. Borba is already getting high over here. In fact, he took the last smoke leaf joint. That's not cool, man. That's like a courtesy thing that you kind of don't do, I think. It's been a long time since my early 20s, but I don't think you do that. Okay, drug policy. Right. Someone may have to kind of hold my hand through this. I don't often do these, so we're going to do a new policy. All right. Yeah, new policy, please. All right. So we can have, you can have beer, not for addictions. If you're addicted to beer, I will get you a new kidney or liver or whichever one is appropriate. You can have that like every 3 days if you want. If you're wicked sad about life, like if you're under 40%, you can have beer. And then if your recreation is, say, below 50. So you need to be wicked sad to have a beer. Wicked sad. Don't get smashed on your own stash. Yeah, I know. Fluffy Pancake Rockets from Rising Star 2. It's one of our new songs. It pretty much rocks. Yeah, it's one of our best quality songs, actually. And then I want you to basically do the same for literally everything else. So you can, I'm not saying you can't, use the stuff in the colony. I'm just saying, like, not all the time, and you got to deserve it. You got to be really, really sad to have to use some of our own materials, because we're primarily using these for sales. This is what we're doing here. Sales is what we're looking for. Nikki, welcome. We are just getting up and running here. So yeah, 40% on you. Sorry, this is just sort of red hot administrative action here, so not really anything exciting going on right now. No, I meant actually every 3 days, not every 2 days. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and be wicked sad if you want to use this. There we go. Good enough. And then more of this. Yeah, sorry, just red hot administrative action. It's really, really boring in RimWorld right now. But eventually we'll get through this, and then I won't have to do it again. 3 days, not 2 days. No, not 4 days. You can have one every 3 days. As 2021 goes, I'm with Borba. So really, really sad about harvesting people's organs, because that's primarily what Borba is sad about, even though Borba got one of those organs. You'd think that would cheer him up to say, hey, I got a brand new lung. Admittedly, I had to rip it out of somebody to get it, but I got it. I got a lung. No hard drugs at all? Really? Mel's saying no hard drugs at all. Okay, well, what are we defining as hard? Obviously the yayo, the flake, and probably the... okay, definitely not those then. All right, fine, we'll take those two off. Mel, what are we defining as hard drugs? Kukul, welcome. No yayo, flake, go juice, or wake up. Okay, fair enough. So not that and not that. Penoxycillin, first of all, I don't think I even have any. And secondly, I'll save that if anyone turns up sickly. I'll let them get in on some of that. So, well, all right, that should be ready to go then. I'll make a decision on the Luciferium later if we ever turn up with any. We probably won't even get any of that. Mess your colonists up really badly. Yeah, hard drugs tend to do that. Again, it's one more time. It's been a long time since my early 20s, but I do remember that. Yep, they do mess you up pretty badly. Actually, even some of the softer ones can mess you up pretty badly, depending on how you do them. M is pro all drugs for everybody. Okay, that's a bold stance. Interesting if your colonists get stoned on the same day every 3 days. Well, they have other parameters, too. They have to be really, really sad, and they have to have not had any recreation, really. So they have to be pretty bummed out, which pretty much all of them are, because we just ripped a human being apart and took bits of him and then put some of those bits in other people. So they are kind of bummed out right now. There might be a little bit of a drug binge going on in the very near future. So we're going to call this, what was it Willow said? Don't get smashed on the stash. There we go. So that's all Willow. That's not my fault. That one's Willow. The whole "don't get smashed" I picked up in a movie. You can't sell it if you use it. Yeah. So this is our policy now. Okay. So that, and then we need to make that happen really. That and all of this, the food policy I won't mess with because I never do. You can pretty much eat what they want, and you can actually, while I'm here, clear all your force stuff. There we go. I should probably think about an outfit sort of priority thing, but I'm just not in the mood for it right now. Just let them have at it. Might be very entertaining. It might be. I want to make sure they're sort of coherent enough to harvest any more organs that might come up. You never know when that's going to happen. Speaking of which, where are we at? It's fall. It's actually almost winter. Are we going to get any of this psychoid in? Oh, it is ready to harvest. Oh, good. Gang, do you want to get in on harvesting that? You should be at plant cutting 1. Yeah, you're basically all at plant cutting 1. I'll make the rest of you plant cutting 1 as well, just to make sure you get on that. My colony is drug heavy and Muffalo rich. That sounds like a great advertisement for something. Like, you know, when whole states advertise themselves, like, come to Missouri, we're not as terrible as you think we are. That would be a good advertisement for them. We're drug heavy and Muffalo rich. Rich in Muffalos. Speaking of Muffalos, how many goats do I have right now? Oh, not as many as I thought, actually. There's Ambi, who may or may not be an alcoholic, and then a bunch of other goats. I definitely want to sell off some more of those. And Muffalo, how long till the baby? 2 days till another Muffalo baby. So start thinking of names now. 2 days till another Muffalo baby. So get your names in now, please, so we all know where we stand when the Muffalo baby comes along, which is very, very soon. Guys, do you want to harvest the drugs at all? Kara, everyone's home. Oh, good, everyone's home. Excellent, good. So everyone got back. I don't think we actually got anything good out of that except for destroying those things. Drunk goat. Hey, Spike Little Girl, welcome. Wyoming, we have jobs. Exactly. I don't know. I never get into those whole, like, come to our state, we're pretty nice advertisements. It does not inspire me to go to those states. Just talking about MO this morning, it's illegal in Montana to get an elephant drunk. Well, rightfully so. There's not much worse than a drunk elephant. I think we can all agree on that. I would be like a drunk Muffalo. Should I let the Muffalos into the drug lab? That seems like a recipe for disaster. I might do it, just because it sounds like a recipe for disaster. I might not. I don't know. I'll have a think about that. Do I have... I do. Enough jade to make a statue. And if I do, which I do, are we saying that we can make statues out of jade? Oh, we are. Oh, excellent. Oh, good. Well, somebody put together, like, a couple more statues for me, please, when you get a chance. How am I doing on stone blocks now that I say that out loud? Pretty good on marble. Got a lot of marble. Okay, that's fair. Did you know with Bobcat, penguins are known to be a highly social bird, living together in large colonies? Yes, and they engage in prostitution. One of the only animals to do that, apart from humans. They have a wide range of visual and audio communications methods, yes, some of which are prostitution. Wyoming ads were in the Seattle buses and trains for like a year. Hang on. I got to approve that for obvious reasons. There we go. I didn't want to kill them. I just wanted to make them have a really, really good day. Really good day. So that's all I was looking for there. I have no intention of killing them. They're the royal Muffalo. And I suppose in the fullness of time, you know, if they die of old age or something, then we can just bring in the younger Muffalo to take their place as the royal Muffalo. Much like a royal succession. You know, they would be the next in line for the royal Muffalo treatment. And somebody go harvest all this heal root, please. How are we doing on the harvesting the drugs, folks? I see we're not really making a lot of moves on that. Not really working super hard on that. Gonzalo, you're doing, it looks like advanced components, which is excellent. I'm really glad you're doing that. And then when you're done with that, you're going to have to crank out a few more regular components and then make a charge rifle. Broadly, yes, do that. Broadly, yes. But maybe I pause this. I might, suspend that for right now. We'll come back to that later. When you're done with... And do I have a pause on advanced components? I do now. There we go. So when you're done with that... And you know what? I really want a charge rifle. And I'm not being patient about it. I really want to put charge rifle, and I'm not being particularly patient about it. So I'm just going to try and be patient about it. I notice people are slightly less sad that we rip someone to pieces and put bits of them in other people. Oh, hang on. There's a problem. There's no food in the Royal Muffalo area here. I don't know what's happened there. That should be critical. When you guys get hay, you should be putting it up here first. Okay, it's important. I'm going to make it critical. All right, and we'll get some kibble going right now. Don't worry, Royal Muffalos. We're going to get some food for you, like, real soon. So, yeah, make those. And who's reasonably good at that? Hang on, Em. I definitely have to approve that one. Hang on. There we go. I don't know. You know what? YouTube has really weird restrictions for words. I mean, that one I get. That one I totally get. But then it comes up with some other really odd ones where you're like, why is that a controversial word? I can't remember one, but Dances with the Sheep came up with a word, I think, or it might have been Vosros, and it kept flagging it over and over for my approval. Like, why am I approving this? This is a perfectly normal word. Who would like to make some kibble real quick? Gonzalo, are you any decent at doing anything at all? You know what? You can get the job done. Oh, you're not assigned to cooking. You could be. You could be. I mean, you have a 4. It's terrible, but you could be. What is it that you primarily do around here? Tailoring, right, and crafting. Okay, if you have none of those to do, you can make some food, and now I really need you to make some kibble. So get on that, please. Can't have the Royal Muffalos run out of food? No, not at all. Glenn, welcome. No, I'm surprised by that, because they've obviously harvested some hay, and they should be taking it right up to the Royal Muffalo area first before they bring it anywhere else. Not quite sure why they're not doing that, rather. All right, people got to get into the harvesting the drugs. All right, people are going to have to make a move on this. So yeah, prioritize harvesting the area, please. I want the drugs inside before winter. Can't brand. I have the dumbs. Nothing worse than hungry Muffalos. No, except a drunk elephant, according to Bobcat. Or Willow, rather. So no, a drunk elephant would be worse than a hungry Muffalo. Okay, Gonzalo has made some food and is bringing it to the appropriate place. Good. All right, is bringing it to the appropriate stockpile zone. Okay, Muffalo and order. There's food right here. Food anytime you want it, right here. And Gonzalo's probably going to go make some more as well. Everybody calm down. Right, finally bringing some drugs in. Excellent. Good. Now, what can I make with those? I mean, other drugs is the answer to that question. These are going to be so valuable when I get them in. Yeah, we're doing that one. Let's make... Hang on, how much do I have on hand right now? Those are all smoke leaf. Okay. I really want the psychite. The psychoid leaves, because those make, well, more valuable things. So let's get... Ooh, sure. Let's get some of those in stock. And how about some of this? Oh, except not that. I want it ×4, please. If we can do it ×4, we're doing it ×4. And then what else could I make in here? Like, wow, I can make so many things. This is just awful. What's in Go Juice, actually? Oh, neutroamine. No, I don't want to waste that. Actually, that's very, very valuable. I would prefer not to waste that. If they run out of food, they can always be turned into food, just saying. Indeed. No, Em, we're not going to eat the Royal Muffalo. I mean, unless they die of natural causes, in which case they're totally lunch. Aren't there rules about leaving your pumpkins out in Alaska? Because they ferment, then freeze, then you have drunk moose. Oh, that's dangerous, drunk moose. That is a bad idea. Addie is picking out on food. That's fine, Addie. Actually, if that's your reaction to harvesting people's organs, that's totally cool. If you want to go have a pint of ice cream, that's fine. It actually kind of saves me the trouble of dealing with you. That's the architect arm. What did we do with the, we still left, guys, there's still a liver on the floor. Anyone want to go pick up the liver? I know we don't need to put it in the freezer, but I just feel better if it's in the freezer. I feel that's an appropriate place for a liver. It's just, I know it doesn't go off, but I feel like it should. I feel like the game is cheating me by not having that go off. All right, yeah, now we're getting some drugs. Now the drugs are coming in. Okay, super. Good. You kids keep working on that until you're done. Get all the drugs in tonight, please. Moose by themselves are dangerous. No need to add alcohol. Yeah, no, moose are no good. It's very, very rare, but every once in a blue moon we'll get a moose sort of in our neck of the woods. It's extremely rare because it's a lot farther south than they normally come. Combat supplier? Well, heck yes. Yeah, I would love to see a combat supplier. It's Sleepy the combat supplier. Well, hustle on over, Sleepy the combat supplier. We're going to have a chat with you. Sounds like a great time. Painstingle, you want to take a break from harvesting drugs and go get some weapons? Wait, we're trading drugs for weapons. It's Iran-Contra all over again. I'll have a drunk moose. It does kind of sound like a drink, doesn't it? Yeah, no, you're right, Will. I'll take a drunk moose. Definitely a NIMBY, but I'd like to see a drunk moose. Odd to have a drunk moose show up at my house going, I love you, man. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that ever again. Oh, wow, those body parts are not really worth it in the end. Oh, that's right, I got that stone skin gland. I gotta remind myself to install that into somebody. Okay, so nothing really that I'm going to be able to sell to them. I mean, I can get rid of all my garbage, obviously. It's not going to get me any money, but I can at least get the inventory space out. Okay, that and that. Wow, I got a lot of bows. Where did I get all these bows from? And sell, yeah, a revolver. I'll keep the auto pistols and shotguns for right now. You do have an assault rifle in stock. I'm not opposed to that. But I'd rather... Well, I can sell you a couple of sculptures and get rid of those. I wouldn't actually mind taking some of your gold off of you, just because we need it a lot more these days. Hello, Boston. We are the Drunk Moose. It does sound like a real band. It absolutely does. Now, am I in the market for some armor? Like, maybe, kind of. Not really, though. No, this might be another take your money and go kind of thing. I mean, obviously I can make all of these things, but... no, I think I'm just going to do a take your money and go. And you're certainly not getting my architect arm off of me. I will find somebody to graft that onto at some point. I don't care who it is. Okay, yeah, you can, I'm just going to take your money. Thank you. I appreciate you coming by. Now, who got the venom fangs? Was that Kalian or Legua? One of you two. No, not you. Okay, it's Legua. So Legua, you are going to get the stone skin gland, because I'm basically going to make you into a superhero. You're going to have stone skin and venom fangs. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Body parts weren't worth it. Well, they weren't worth it financially. Willow, is really what I'm saying there. They'll be absolutely worth it if somebody loses a kidney or... What else did I get? A liver. I've already put the lung in there somewhere. So, yeah, Borba got the lung. So it'll be worth it if... Especially if we get, like basically alcoholics and they ruin their liver. I've got an extra liver. They can go ahead and do that because I've got an extra liver. So, Legua, you, sir, are getting a stone skin gland. In fact, why don't you go hang out in one of the new medical beds? So I would like you to have a stone skin gland installed. Ooh, I could rip out your venom fangs if I felt like it. I don't. Maybe I'll give you the architect arm just because. I might just do that. I might make Legua into a superhero. This might be... Well, don't get onto his superhero name yet because he might get a bionic arm as well as everything else. Okay, Legua, I've got plans for you. I say I've got plans for you. What's your melee these days? Actually, it's a melee 8. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, Legua, I think I'm going to make you into a superhero. Yep, we are going to start with the stone skin gland. So install that, please, and then you can just go camp out in the medical bed. As usual, just like I did with the body harvesting, I am going to drop a save because I don't want to lose a colonist. Have them die on the operating table just because of a dice roll. So I am going to drop a save on this. I have no shame about that. There you go. Okay, now who... Addie is our best doctor after failing so many times. So many times. I know the body part is still on the floor. It's bothering me too, Willow. Why is the donkey healing? I think the donkey may have gotten caught in the crossfire in a raid, because I do send the donkey out to be a buffer zone and a shield, so that we can fire in peace. So yeah, I think the donkey took a few bullets to the torso. So Addie, you are still my best doctor, right? Yeah, an astounding medical skill of 14 because you kept failing. It was kind of funny. So in failing, you've learned a lot about medical. So can you please, yeah, Addie? Oh, Addie's having a freak out. Right. Sorry, Addie, I forgot. Borba, no, you're terrible. No, you're actually 100% not a doctor. Buck, it was Buck. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Buck with a medical skill of 7, though. That's half of Addie's skill. I'm going to wait till Addie kind of snaps out of it. Well, actually, am I? I'm probably not. It's not a good idea. So let's see. Buck was pretty good. Shield's got a 7. And that's about it, really. Weber, no, it's going to be Buck or Shield. Borba, where do you... Okay, I thought for some brief second you were going to try and operate there. So, yeah, we'll give Borba a crack at it. Sorry, not Borba, Buck. Buck. Could you... Well, actually, Shield's got the same skill level. And Shield's got a passion for it anyway, so it might be a quick boost for Shield. Have a little crack at that one. See if you can somehow fuse, I don't know, some sort of plates into Legua's skin, and then later on down the road, I'm probably going to rip your arm off and install a really cool one to make you even more of a superhero. Imagine if real-life doctors got success from failing. Yeah, Addie started out as only a mediocre doctor, but she desperately tried to rip out the organs so many times and failed. She actually got much, much better at it. Who knew? Now, Legua, I should check. I don't think you are, because otherwise you'd hate the Venom Fangs. But you are not a body purist, right? No, you're totally fine. You're pretty. You're not going to be when I'm done with you. I'm making your skin sort of rock-hard plates, and I've ripped out your teeth and put in Venom Fangs instead, and pretty soon I'm going to rip off your arm. And I'd like to actually get you into a melee role, just because it amuses me. I don't really generally do melee in RimWorld, because I just don't think it's worth it. But you're going to have Stone Skin and Venom Fangs and a bionic arm. I feel you should be charging at people and hitting them in the face. Killed 39 people on the operating table, but I feel confident about lucky number 40. That's the way it worked. Oh, wait, Gonzalo's having a tantrum. He was tired. Okay, well, you're allowed to go to bed. Oh, he's shooting the potatoes. He's shooting the potatoes. Okay, can we, kind of deal with your nonsense? Wait, what do I have over here? Oh, the shield pack. Right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'd kind of just like to put that in storage more than anything. But we're not. Right, okay. Yeah, Gonzalo's attacking a wall. Yeah. That doctor's really good. I heard tell there's a 100% failure rate. I can only imagine the speech that Addie gave. Oh, speaking of which, Addie's actually not having a freak out anymore. Legua, did we do that while I was paying attention to Gonzalo? Oh, yeah, you've got a Stone Skin gland now. Awesome. How are you feeling about your right arm? Are you really, are you really attached to it? See what I did there? Arm attached? Because I'm going to rip your arm off and replace it with a really, really cool bionic one. And then I'm going to figure out what you're going to wield. I think, I mean, I know it's kind of a copy from Penge's RimWorld, but like a uranium mace is what I'm thinking right now. Because I'm still sitting on a bunch of uranium. Maybe a uranium sword. Kalian's repairing the damage that Gonzalo's done. I'm kind of letting Gonzalo blow off some steam here. Rip off both arms and legs, make real rock snake person. Just give them a long, flexible spine and make them reticulated. I wish I could. Yeah, at least he's not shooting other people. No, I did kind of keep an eye on that. He's just on a destructive rampage more than anything. He'll just shoot some walls and then he'll get over it. Hey, who hasn't been there? I know I have. Oh yeah, we did get a lot of the drugs harvested. Good. So, Legua, like, you know what? I'll start thinking about what I'm going to make you first. Do I even have a smithing table? I'm not even sure I have one of them. Huh. Why don't I have one of those? I don't really use them very much for one. Where would we think that's gonna live? That could live over here. I mean, I've got the spot for it, and I've got the power. It's all, the walls are smooth. I may as well. So give me a production, and give me the smithy, please. Where does that live? Electric smithy. That's what I'm looking for. Give me one of those right here. And then, you know what? I got plenty of stuff. What have I got a lot of? Muffalo wool. Okay, well, it's near the Royal Muffalo Chambers anyway. Oh, I could give him a bionic spine. You're not wrong. RimWorld is turning into the He-Man toy line. Oh, that's good. Oh yes, Serpentor. I remember him. Oh, Sally Cat's got a good idea. I could just have him wield one of the Thrumbo horns. That's not a bad idea at all. I don't hate that idea. I'm not 100% on it. Because I just kind of feel that any sort of uranium weapon is just flat out cool. But I see where you're going with the horn. Oh, did I maybe... I might have... Oh, no, there's the horn. There's one right there. I've actually got two. Because the Muffalos keep wandering into my traps. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'll have a think about that. I'm not 100% on it. I like the idea. One of these days, Dave has a colony of robo-people. What do you mean, one of these days? I'm working on it literally right now, Em. I am in the process of making at least one of my colonists a superhero of some sort. Oh, we were still making survival meals. Whoops. I never took that bill off. Sorry, don't, I know you're kind of already done with it, but don't do that anymore. We've stopped traveling. And if we are traveling, we've got plenty more survival meals here. So what was I doing? Oh, we're making the smithy table. Right. Legua is up and running. Admittedly, probably a little bit slower now with the stone skin. That's got to be a movement penalty, right? It's got to be a movement penalty. There can't be any way that there isn't. Yeah, it is. Okay, so you're down to 85% movement. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. 80s toys were lots of cyborgs and mutants. Anyone have a favorite? What power would I want in real life? I want to be Legua when I'm done. When I'm done with Legua, I would like to be Legua. Legua, do you want to like somebody else's liver? I mean, just for kicks. If I disassemble Legua and then put him back with other parts, is he still then Legua? Or is he something completely different? I mean, I think probably the only thing I can do is not take off his whole head. I can put lots of things in his head. I can give him lots of bionic parts for his head, but I can't actually remove his head. So is he still then Legua? At what point? Okay. So right now, all of his skin and his jaw are not his original parts. And I'm about to take off one of his arms. It's happening. I've made a decision. It's happening. So at what point is he no longer Legua? If I answered your last question... Oh, hang on. What was your last question? Wait. Hubby came home with lunch. Can't you arrest unruly colonists? I see it up there. Yes, I can. There was no particular need to in that regard, because he was just breaking some stuff. So it's fine. We just bounce around and repair it. If he was actually attacking other people, then yes, absolutely, I'd arrest him. But I just didn't feel the need to make a big fuss. It's just Gonzalo blowing off some steam because we harvested a bunch of organs off of a completely innocent person. So Gonzalo, are you feeling better actually now? You should be. You should be, yeah, catharsis. So that's actually a huge mood boost. Wow, everyone's really sad about the organ harvesting thing. Who knew? Who knew? As long as the brain remains intact and original. Okay, so what happens if I start shoving things into his brain? Because I can do that too. There's all sorts of things. Actually, what can I build to shove into your brain? This is my new obsession now. I'm going to make Legua into A, a superhero, and B, not really Legua anymore. Proto-Neo Legua is what we're working on here. What can I make that I can shove into somebody's head? An ear, an eye, right? Okay, good start there. Yup. Nothing else, really. Okay, I'd love to see... Well, I need the tech for it, that's the thing. I need some tech prints. I need brain wiring. That's what I need. And what does poison synthesis do? Oh, that's Venom Fangs and the Venom Talon. Oh, I've got to get Venom Talon. Oh, I've got to get Venom Talon so hard. I have to have that. I have to find that tech print somewhere. So long as his brain is his, he's Legua. I might respectfully disagree. M has a bad feeling about dismantling Legua. I think we're having a good time with Legua. I think Legua appreciates this. Although, on a more boring note, while I happen to be looking at this, let's deconstruct that bed, and then we will put a medical bed there instead. We have built the smithy. Okay, good. What can I make in here? What sort of things could I make? I could make a uranium harpsichord. Let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Wait, speaking of things in general, we haven't actually... What do we got in here? Just the harp, right? Because that's all we need at this point. Okay. So I must have made the harp, and therefore I have a smithy table around here somewhere. I just can't see it. Oh, and Reed, you should get a light down there. That is probably hurting your work speed no end. Yeah, put a light down in there, please. You ask a question raised in countless sci-fi. Yeah, at what point is he no longer Legua? I feel I'm on a do androids dream of electric sheep thing here. So at what point does Legua stop being Legua if I keep taking his bits out? Okay, so what are we feeling? Here's a bionic, venom-infused, stone-skinned man charging at you. What is he wielding? Is it a mace? I feel might just be a mace. There's nothing else really cool in the melee unless I should probably save up and get like one of the mono swords or something. It is almost baby Muffalo time. You're not wrong, actually. When are we due? Oh, like literally any second. Okay, any second. Did we agree on a name? Because I'm not sold on tax. I think it's not cute enough. It's not cute enough. If you die and get uploaded to a laptop, oh god, if only. Thank you for describing my dream death there. Thank you for describing my dream death right there. And your ghost comes back and your body rises a zombie. Which one is the real you? All of them. All of them. A mace or an axe. Oh, I forgot we make axes. I forgot about axes. I probably just looked right at them. Yeah, we can totally do axes. Let's do... Where is axe? Oh, there it is. It's all the way down at the bottom. Yeah, let's make a uranium axe. So, ooh, maybe plasteel. Oh, I probably shouldn't waste the plasteel, though. Yeah, somebody make me a uranium axe. And then, call me when you're done. And actually, go back to details. Hang on. Who's my best crafter? Like, all-around super amazing crafter. Pillow. Okay, that's an okay name. I think we can do... Oh, good, there's another pregnant goat. Fantastic, yay, can't wait. All right, pause it a second there, RimWorld. Who is my bestest crafterer of all my crafterers? Okay, a 9 there, and a 9 on Gonzalo. Okay, so no, like, super high-level crafters. All right, that's basically okay. So I'm going to say whomever has got that skill, go ahead and do that. Let's keep the crafting skill 9 or above. So one of those two will do it. I don't really care which one, but one of those two will do it. Okay. So yeah, 1 uranium axe of reasonable quality, please. Muffalo named Gavel. Okay. Wasn't Max Headroom someone's mind downloaded into a laptop? Yeah, kind of, basically. That was a very underrated series. I missed that series. I think it was briefly on Netflix for a while. Very, not on the streaming Netflix. I mean, you actually had to order the disc like a barbarian. But I really did. There's actually a very good series for its time. It's obviously not aging very well, but for its time, it was quite good. So I enjoyed it. And I love the concept of it. I thought the concept... Oh, fluff. I like fluff or plush. I'm trying to think of some sort of combination where both of those words go together. Fluff or plush. I like both. I like plush, I think, more. Maybe this one is plush and the next one can be fluff. It's too bad there won't be twins. Or I actually don't know that for a fact, but there almost ever is. So if they're twins, it could be fluff and plush. Ambi, welcome! Welcome! Ambi, who is our goat in here somewhere. There you are! You're right down there, Ambi. Sleeping next to Ragamuffin. Ragamuffin's such a great name. It's almost as good as Muffleberry. Oh, sad Muffleberry, caught in the crossfire. But that's okay. Ragamuffin's going to have a brother or sister soon enough. Fluffy plush. Plushy fluff? Pluff? Ooh, I don't hate pluff. They tried to revive Max Headroom. I didn't see the revival. Oh, did they? Boy, that would do well. I mean, with just the basic special effects you could do today, that would be awesome. I would not even be opposed to that being one of those gritty reboots, like a gritty, dark reboot of Max Headroom, without hopefully losing the flavor, the comedy of Max Headroom, the character, because that was always good. So Pluff Flush, Fluffy Plush, Fluffy Flush. I'm kind of leaning towards Pluff, because Pluff is just sort of very definitive. I might go with Pluff. Oh, Ambi's pregnant. As a goat. Sorry, Ambi, I didn't mean to scare you there. I don't know about your personal life. I have no idea. But Ambi the goat is just pregnant. I just saw that pop up, which is really shocking because Ambi was fast asleep when it happened, as was all the other animals. So I don't know how that happened, but Ambi the goat is pregnant. And we're about to have another baby Muffalo here. Any moment now, Muffalo. Go ahead and do that. Did we make my uranium axe, by the way? Probably not. Everyone's pretty much asleep at this point. All right, let me get it moving a little bit here. Matt Ferrer was so cool as Max. Yeah, I see. Part of the thing with Max Headroom is because we were all aware of how limited the technology was, it kind of reflected that. You know, he had that stutter and, you know, he'd just be nonsensical at times. And that was kind of part of the charm. You know, if you did that today, you'd be like, why is Max Headroom buffering so badly? Reset this thing or refresh your browser or something like that. Did you know with Bobcat nachos? I'm already interested. Nachos became a popular snack in 1978. Announcer Frank Cosell described the snack during a break. Huh. I did not know that. Well, that is actually very interesting. I did not know that. Max Headroom is well known for that guy who hacked the British TV waves, also referenced in Back to the Future. Was he really? I haven't seen Back to the Future in ages. Pregnancy notification shows up when they hit second trimester. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, so nothing to do with Ambi being asleep. Ambi the goat, I want to make that clear. Again, I have no insight into Ambi's personal life at all outside of RimWorld. So Ambi the goat is pregnant. Yeah, we're fixing a lot of the things that Gonzalo broke. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's no problem at all. Reed's making a statue. What are you making? A uranium sculpture. Cool. I should probably start to keep an eye on my uranium, just so as we don't run out, but I don't know. It seemed like I had a lot at one point. I still got 725 of it. Yeah, I'm good. I am good on uranium right now. One of the oldest Sleeping Beauty stories had her pregnant while sleeping. Oh, I know. Yeah. Those stories used to be a lot darker than they are now. And that is dark. That's some dark stuff going on right there. Because there's really, there's only one way you get pregnant while you're asleep. This. I would like to basically allow that, but I'd like you guys not to wear it. Do you think you could do that for me? Do you think you could do that? If I don't allow it, and I tell you, yeah, see, you're not going to move it into storage, though. No. Okay. I'm just going to keep that right there. Undignified throne room. What, one of the torches go out? What's the problem over here? Yeah, one of the torches went out. That's fine. Oh, there's the baby Muffalo. There's the baby Muffalo. It's happened. Okay, it's 3 hours old. Adorable. It's eating some kibble. Even more adorable. I think we're going to call you Plush. I think that's going to be your name. Your name is going to be Plush. I just think that's fun. Dave has uranium fever. Yeah, well, I've got a lot of it. I may as well use it. There's no reason. I've got all this uranium sitting around. I may as well make it into weapons and art. I mean, what else do people do with uranium? I don't know. So, Plush, the new baby Muffalo. Are you a boy or a girl? You are a boy. Okay. So, let's train you. Actually, you know what? Train you to... Oh, I can't train you to attack. All right, but I will train you to guard. And unfortunately, you need to go into the not royal Muffalo zone without causing radiation or explosions. Yeah, I know. We can just do anything we want with uranium, and it's no problem. No problem at all. So, unfortunately, Plush, you don't get to go in the regular royal zone. You have to go to the animal zone. But that's okay, because Ragamuffin will be out there. It's going to be fun. I don't remember if Ragamuffin is your brother or sister, but he or she is out there somewhere. So off you... Oh, there's Ragamuffin right there. Ragamuffin's an adult now. Yay. Nice glow-in-the-dark art. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I guess I told a bunch of people to go hunt alpacas to extinction. That sounds like something I do. Yeah, that sounds like me. Legua. Superhero Legua. Oh, they finished deconstructing this. Good. All All right, let me, actually, you know what, I don't even need to do that. Just build me a copy of this right here, please. Thank you. And then when you get a chance, deconstruct this one. We'll just keep upgrading the hospital. Speaking of upgrading the hospital, how much... I've got some silver. I could do the sterile floors in here. It's a lot of silver. A lot of silver, and I'm really kind of saving up for some tech prints. That would be really, really good to see. What are you making here? Yet more advanced components. Anyone making any drugs these days? Oh, there's a fire. Oh, dear. Oh, it's just a boomalope. That's fine. That'll work itself out. And nobody's refueled the generator. Addie, what are you doing? Yeah, don't even bother with beating the fire out. It's going to be fine. Refuel the generator instead. And, Kalian, you're also beating the fire out. Gonzalo, what are you up to? You're also beating the fire out. Actually, could you put in a different fire, please? I'd like you to actually install some fire rather than beating it out. Can you please name me for the next Muffalo mission? I don't know if that's a legitimate request, Kugel. Would you like to be the next Muffalo? I have no problem with that. They're a little few and far between. Muffalos do not procreate very rapidly. But we've got Plush and we've got Muffleberry. That's such a great name. So, yeah, there's no reason to not have some more. Ambi's in here as a pregnant, potentially alcoholic goat. I don't know. I just know Ambi's predilection from other animals. So, as a chicken, totally alcoholic. As a goat, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's Plush out there eating a little hay, maybe. Just kind of hanging out. Boy, I have a lot of cotton. And I have nowhere to put it. Okay, I really have to designate this as cotton. I just don't have any way around this. So, textiles, you can actually have... Oh, you are earmarked for cloth. Okay. That's fine. You can continue to be earmarked for cloth. I just don't... You know what? I need, like, a dedicated hauler. Dedicated hauler. Oh, Minush. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. Oh, Gonzalo's making the uranium Who's the McWhat's-it there. Excellent. So, anyway, who was I dealing with? Oh, Kalian. Legua, sorry. I need to rip your arm off at your earliest possible convenience, please. So, right. I don't do this for just anyone, Legua. I want you to know that. But you are going to get an Architect arm on your right shoulder. Alright? And then you're getting a uranium axe. And whatever else I can think of to shove in you. I will totally do that. And I will again drop a save before that operation goes through, because I'm not losing. I've invested a lot in Legua at this point. How old are you, Legua? Was this a wise choice? Yeah, you're only 28. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, man. You're totally fine. Now, patients are awaiting. No, Legua, I wanted you to go to this bed. The good bed. The medical bed. Thank you. And then, yeah, Buck, you've had a lot of good success, but Addie is just flat out a better doctor. There's no getting around it. So prioritize operating on Legua. You should be used to this sort of thing by now. So just a quick save dropped, just so I don't lose a colonist to a dice roll. Alright, so that's all going to go. I just kind of want to keep half an eye on Addie. And I'd like to know why we're not hauling a few more things. Oh, who? Oh, that's Buck. Okay, Buck has a squirrel. For no readily explainable reason. Oh, we built mortars. Oh, super. Good. I'd really like some tech prints. Sure, get the vitals monitor going. That won't hurt. And I never put up the ground-penetrating scanner. That was very silly of me. I should put one of them things up. There's power right over here. I could pop it right over here. So, oh, actually, slow it down, because Addie's in the operating room right now. What is that, MISC? Yeah, it's MISC. Okay, give me a MISC of one of these. Sort of... here. There. Give me one of those there, please, when you get a chance. Addie is old and her hands shake. What is Dave shoving into that poor guy this time? Someone else's spleen? No, just an arm. Just an arm. A really, really snazzy bionic arm. It's the best one I've got. Oh, are we done? Is Addie done? Boy, she works quickly. Yeah, Architect arm. Okay. I love it when I just see a whole list of purple here. I really do. It just makes my heart sing. There's a whole list of purple going on somebody. Buck's deconstructing that bed, so we'll put another medical bed in there. Thank you, Buck. Right, this bed, I would like you to... It's a normal bed. That's fine. Build a copy of that guy right here. Thank you. Legua, when you get up, I've got a uranium axe for you to take charge of. You're gonna love it. And actually, that'll free up an assault rifle, too. Very stuffing chicken-esque. Indeed. Alright, that's really all the things I can shove onto or into Legua at this point. Apart from the actual organs that we have. Oh, they finally moved the other organ. P.S. They put it in the freezer. Good. I know it doesn't go off, but I feel that it should. I feel that would be an acceptable thing for it to do. Now what? Now what do I do with my time? Are we making drugs? Why are we not making drugs? I'd like it if we were making more drugs. Make even more of this. I don't know. We've got a bunch of it. Make a lot of it. What does... Okay, as a legitimate question, what does drug manufacture come under? Is that crafting or is that medicine? Because I don't actually know the answer to that. Is that doctoring? Well, check it, Dave. Tend to patients, feed animals. No, I don't see anything there that says make hardcore narcotics. Okay. So is that crafting then? Synthesize drugs. Okay. So somebody needs to get on that. Gonzalo, you do a lot of stuff around here. I'm actually going to put you at #1 on crafting and tailoring. That's all you do. That's all you do. Keywords at this point. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't, trust me, the next thing that comes along that will fit in or on Legua's getting it. But right now I'm out of stuff. Gonzalo's finished the axe, though. Gonzalo has finished the axe, and we'll hopefully get on to other crafting things like drugs. Basically drugs. Because the next trader who shows up, I can just fleece them blind with the amount of narcotics that we've got right now. How do we do on that axe? It's a normal quality axe. Okay. Yeah, we could have had worse. We could have. It's all building up your skill anyway. Where are you at to the next level while I say that out loud? You are very, very far away from that. Very far away from the next level. Okay. That's fine. And now you're just going to take time to play the harp. Sure. Is that really contributing to the colony, Gonzalo? Is that really an appropriate use of your time? I'm just saying. Oh, they've got that bed dismantled and ready to go for the next one, so this one can get deconstructed. Okay. Oh, Legua's up again. Legua, you've spent a lot of time in the hospital. I hope you're really, really, really enthusiastic about all the terrible things that I've done to you. Just terrible. Terrible. I'm a terrible human being. How are you feeling about things in general? You're actually pretty happy because you're under anesthetic, so you're basically high. Apart from that, everyone's still bummed out about the organ harvesting. Yeah, you know who's not? Borba, because Borba got a lung. All right, Borba, you should not be bummed out about that. Check in the bill. Oh yeah, I think I did. I think I got that. Degrading organs could be interesting. Replacing someone's lungs with old, rotting lungs. You need to let your colonists play the harp, otherwise they go around shooting things. Yeah, I know. I do work them pretty hard, but my rewards for working in the colony are I make you a better human being. Literally. Like, I actually improve upon the human body. I think that's fair. I think the limitations of the natural human body can be improved upon, and Legua is proving my point by being out here harvesting narcotics in the middle of the night with his new bionic arm and his stone skin and his venom fangs. Oh, P.S. Legua, you're going to go get that axe when you're done harvesting drugs. If you would be so kind, thank you very much. Quick drink of water, excuse me 1 second. There we go. Oh, that's better, I needed that. Oh, yeah, Legua, don't bother replanting these, actually. Sorry, don't bother replanting those because we're about to go into winter. Yeah, we don't really need that. I'm actually surprised it's not cold enough out already for this to stop growing. Are you, we're not... Oh, you're harvesting. Okay, that's fine. He's on a bit of a harvesting binge. Okay. Yeah, who wouldn't be after getting a new arm? I'd be harvesting things like crazy. I'd just be harvesting the bejesus out of things. And let's, actually, don't make any stone blocks right now. I want people who are doing the crafting to focus on other things rather than stone blocks. We'll get back to those later. What you make over here? The uranium sculpture, that is good. Okay, no, we've started work on another one. There's actually not much left to that either. That'll be good. Oh, Mia has to go. Okay, thank you, Mia. Thank you for Fluffy Pancake Rock. It's one of our best songs. So hopefully we'll keep that in the set list until we make better ones, and they have other things that we can do with our set list. All right, what's my move here? What's my move? I've got quite a bit of psychoid leaves. I'd like to make quite a bit of drugs out of that, if we could. You know what? Make even more of this. Why not? I'm just going to sell it anyway. Let's even these all out to 20s, and then what's in Wake Up? What is that? Oh, Neutroamine. No, I'm not wasting that. No, nope, 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 nope. Probably just that then. Yeah, just make more of this, and then I'll see what we do with it later. Hopefully sell it to someone. He's still drugged up. He's wandering around cutting things down. Yeah, hopefully with his new bionic arm. That would be my ideal. And where did he... Is everyone in bed? Yeah, okay, it's nap time. Let me just blaze through the night here. And then... I wonder how everyone else is feeling about Legua's transformation. Legua's still up. Still working. Oh yeah, Legua's wicked into this. Yeah, he is all about being transhumanist. Even Addy, who is a transhumanist, is not as into it as Legua is right now. Alright, everybody's up. Everybody's doing things. Okay. Addy, what do you... Wait, hang on. Gonzalo, do you have sunglasses on? I feel you do. Your eyes are very dark. Oh, Addy's building the thing. Good job, Addy. Well done. I appreciate that. And nobody's making any drugs. So, like, for instance, who did I just put on one? Gonzalo, right. Would you like to go make... Oh, you're making components. Okay. That does... Okay, I see where you're going with that, Gonzalo. That's broadly valuable in the long run. As a doctor, I would play with the limbs. Like, what did they do with this original arm? I never know. I never know. I wish you could keep it. Because, like, one of the... You know, you might have a colonist who's a body purist, but has a mechanical arm. You could rip the mechanical arm off and then put the regular arm on. It wouldn't be their arm, but it would be an arm. You know? Arm replaced, and they put you up for weeding. Hey, I didn't do that. Legua got up and did that himself. Oh, Addy failed at doing the ground-penetrating scanner. Silly Addy. Not good. Not okay. The Devil Strand looks like it's coming up pretty soon. It is. It's actually ready to harvest. Okay, and we're not going to be sowing any of these, right? No, don't bother sowing these. We're getting to be winter. Don't bother with any of this. It's fine. We've got plenty of food right now. Plenty of food. I'll keep that rice going, obviously. And then I'll keep this stuff going, obviously. But the rest of it, yeah, we're fine. We're totally fine on food. I don't even know how long it would take to make all of this, or eat all of this food if we made it into meals. Show me where we're at with making fine meals, by the way, because people love those. Yeah, people are really, really into those. So, sure. Yeah, make some fine meals. You seem to be doing that right now anyway. Totally ask if I could keep my old arm. Maybe bronze it. Maybe dip it in bronze, and then you could mount it somewhere, like on a wall or something like that. So you'd have it, you know, for all time. I see the fire is out over here. Who's not doing anything important? Weber's playing horseshoes. Yeah, you can go refuel that thing. Speaking of which, how are we on just basic wood? Not that great, actually. We could be doing better on that. So let's get... There's Plush right there, hanging around over near Ambi. They're kind of hanging out together. And let's get this to... We'll just chop a few trees. Not a ton, not a lot, just a few trees. What would happen if you put people in RimWorld and never told them to do anything? Would they be able to survive on their own? No, probably not. No. Mostly for food. They'd probably die of starvation. I can't immediately think of any food that they will voluntarily go and get. Maybe berries. They might go and get berries by themselves. They probably would. I think they would probably go get berries. In fact, I'm pretty sure they do that. But there's probably not going to be enough berries on the map to keep them going. And then once winter hits, then there's no food. They won't consciously, you know, voluntarily hunt animals or make meals or anything like that. They will forage, basically. So berries. Berries. So this berry bush right here, they'd probably go and munch on that if I didn't tell them to do anything. But they're not going to hunt food. They're not going to make meals. None of that. There's a picture going around of a guy who had his leg made into a lampstand. Oh, excellent. That would be excellent. I'd like that. I would be okay with that. As a lampstand. I'd still probably mount it to the wall. I think it should be a conversation piece within the home. So you're still working on those advanced components, huh? Alright. I feel I'd like to either get the charge rifle going, Gonzalo, or the narcotics. Either way... Oh, there's what's left of Retoxme. Oh, poor Retoxme. Missing body parts. Yeah, that was me. That was me. I did that. Oh, P.S. Do I allow the animals into the Hall of the Dead? I should. I totally should do that. So, animals, no. You guys don't get to go into the Hall of the Dead. Oh, I should totally do that. Just in case they're hungry. They could go eat people, basically. So, expand animals. You guys can absolutely go into the Hall of the Dead. There you go. If we get any animals who are meat eaters, totally okay. If you want to go in and have a quick snack in the Hall of the Dead, totally fine. Totally fine. I'd sew the arm back. 3 is better than 2. They would die of exposure because they won't build anything. Yeah, they do that too. I was kind of presuming that they'd land in spring like they normally do. But yeah, they die of exposure in the winter. Yeah, they would not survive. Long story short, they might survive for a few days, again with the berry thing, but that's about it. And they'd probably go into some sort of rampage anyway before that because none of their needs would be being satisfied. Here's what I would like. Who's not doing anything particularly important? Kalian, you're building a thing. That's good, actually. Legua's harvesting hops. Weber, harvesting. Could you please move a bunch of this hay over to the Royal Muffalo zone? And you can do that. You're making an advanced component. Reed, you're making a sculpture. Buck's harvesting. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of this hay over into the Royal Muffalo zone. I'm just concerned, as I always do, that I'll stop paying attention to the food for the animals and they'll die. So let's just get a bunch of hay over there, like a ton of hay over there anytime you'd like. P.S. Where is the beer going to be done? Oh, we have it. We have beer. Okay. I'd like someone to go get that, if we could. A Red Cross sent me 6 reminders for my blood donation. Oh dear. I hope they don't want 6 pints. Wouldn't that give them a taste for human flesh? Yes, but I've got lots of it for them. Willow. Plenty of human flesh in the Hall of the Dead for them. So, yeah, it's only fair they have a nibble every now and then. I don't think goats are actually meat eaters in the real world. Well, are they in the real world? Are goats omnivores or herbivores? Somebody go Googles that. The internet knows that kind of thing. Are goats herbivores? Or are they omnivores? Not sure. I'm not sure. But anyway, in RimWorld, I think they're herbivores. I don't think they'll eat people. But just in case they can, wow, we've killed a lot of people. And we barely got any organs out of them. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. Alright, so Gonzalo, the advanced component thing that you're doing, I broadly like where you're going with it. Oh, speaking of which, Legua, could you please, oh, you're having lunch. Okay, you're not having lunch, actually, you're moving lunch. Now you're having lunch. Gotcha. I see what you're doing there. Can you give your people multiple arms? Only in my dreams. Only in my dreams could I do that. That would just be delightful. I would love a trader to show up with some more tech prints for the body parts. That would be great. Who's having whoever was having a break risk seems to have resolved itself. So everything's fine in that regard. We haven't been mining in a while. I've only got... how much steel do I have? Oh, not much. I need way more steel than that in my world. Okay. Where are we getting steel from these days? Oh, there's a bunch down here. We just haven't hauled it yet. That's fine. There's plenty down here. I'll get some more earmarked. I need a dedicated hauler in addition to the hauling animals. We're just not getting things moved around here quickly enough. Goats are omnivores. Okay. Okay, I did not know that. I did not know goats will eat meat, or indeed can eat meat as just sort of biological, entities that they are. They actually have the digestive and some whatever equipment you need to eat meat. They've got it. I did not know that. We didn't really come across anything when we bisected this mountain. Strange. Odd. Okay. Well, we've got plenty more mountain we can be digging into. It's fine. Maybe we should start digging into this mountain. That could be a move that we make here. I'd like to get the drugs under control, though. It's just Gonzalo is sucking up all of his time making advanced components because that's what he's into. Now, a couple of people are saying goats are herbivores. Okay, so are they herbivores or omnivores? I have conflicting opinions here. Or really conflicting facts more than anything. Where did Legua go? What are you up to now? You're milking a goat. Okay, that's broadly handy. I'd love you to go grab this axe, if you could. And I'm going to take you, Legua, off of hunting duty so you don't whine about it. I think Legua is kind of one of my best shooters, but now Legua is a superhero with a uranium axe. Rental goats for blackberry removal are a thing. I'm not surprised. Yeah, more people than not are saying goats are herbivores. So I don't know if Bobcat is misinforming me here about being omnivores. Because when I'm saying omnivores, I'm saying they'll eat meat. I know they'll eat virtually anything, but will they specifically eat meat? And the broad consensus seems to be no. Oh yeah, well, Mel's dad raised goats. Well, I'm inclined to agree with Mel's dad then. I've never met Mel's dad in my life, but he seems like a sensible gentleman who's raised goats. So yeah, that's good enough for me. That's I'm going to consider that basically first-hand information. So yeah, I was going to do that when I lived in Washington, but we had toxic plant on our property. Oh dear. Well, that's probably not goat-friendly then, is it? Gonzalo, what are you up to? You're still working on that advanced component. Is that the last one? Please say yes. It's not really. Okay. Could you stop? I'd like you to finish this one and then stop. Then I'm going to suspend that. And we're going to come back to it, Gonzalo. There's plenty of things we can make out of advanced components. But right now, I want you to be in the drug lab making drugs on the uranium drug lab. So if you could just kind of... There we go. Basically finish that up. You'll probably finish it up tomorrow. And then go to bed. Wake up ready to make drugs. Ready to make drugs. Because traders will come by. And Svetlana's hanging out by the beer tank here. Great. Svetlana's over by the kegs. I'd like people to be getting this. Is that a hauling task? Am I back to hauling issues at this point? Is there something that we could, or is there someone rather, that I could sacrifice for a little while to just do hauling? 100% hauling. I mean, Borba is broadly useless. And he does mining. He's good at that, and I appreciate that. But I'm going to put you at number 1 on hauling for right now. For like a game day or so. And then just get a bunch of stuff moved along with the donkeys. Just kind of help out the donkeys if you could, please. And then we'll see what else we want to do. So I'd like to get, well, I can't say it enough times. I want the drugs made because that's valuable. And I want good tech prints when somebody comes by with some of those. I want to be able to afford them. The goats got it down enough we could get the heavy gear in. I see. 5.5 acres of blackberries. I'm going to assume blackberries go largely like raspberries, which are just vicious weeds and almost impossible to eradicate. And I would presume that blackberries are similar. We have raspberries in my backyard. I only put them in a year ago, though, so they're not that prolific yet. But they are just monsters if you don't keep them in check. They will overrun an entire yard. So I'm going to assume blackberries are basically like that. My nickname, broadly useless. It's basically my channel motto. So you're in the right place. There are some herbivores who eat meat, but goats are not built to do so. Yeah, that's kind of where I was going. Like, I get in this weird, fussy, not a debate, but sort of a, I don't know what it is. I hated to be that guy, but I was like the actually guy. Actually, this is the truth, and you're an idiot kind of thing. So with this person who's saying that, what was she saying? Oh, cows are vegetarians, and that's why they're better. She was just all into vegetarianism at the time. She was being one of those vegetarians. Not like vegetarians who are cool. Like, hey, I don't eat meat. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I do. And we all get along just fine. But one of those vegetarians where we're like, we're going to tell you how awful you are if you eat meat. And somehow it came up that cows are vegetarians, and I very quickly said, no, cows are herbivores. The reason cows don't eat meat is because they can't eat meat. They're not biologically equipped to do so. So vegetarianism is a choice. Herbivore, you're stuck with it. That's what you eat. We have a visitor. Okay, Purple Brilliant. Purple Brylan? Oh, you're awesome. Would you like a liver? How's your liver? Come here. I want to jump to your location and find out how your liver is. Ah, darn it. You're at 100%. Okay, well, we'll probably trade with you anyway. I'm sure you don't actually have much, but we'll check it out anyway. My TV decided that it had enough of Dave. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised it put up with me for that long, Mel. Oh. No, you didn't miss much. We just discussed whether we were continuing to discuss the goat issue. The goat issue kept coming back. And we did have a discussion about blackberries versus raspberries. Yeah, they're both about the same, apparently. So, what have you got? Nothing. You have beer. I don't have beer yet. You have beer. Herbal medicine, pemmican. Yeah, you got basically nothing. You got 102 silver. I'm sure I could find some way to get rid of some of this. Have that auto pistol and that auto pistol and that shotgun. Okay, give me your 80 silver and go away. Interested in me implanting someone else's liver in your body, then we're not having a conversation anymore. There's nothing else for us to talk about. I am going to get some more mining done. I think that's what we're going to do around here. Let's get this started sort of in this direction. Let's go all along here. This will give us eventually a nice back door out anyway. We need a little shortcut. So somebody get that going when they chance. Come in, friends, sit down, be comfortable, and give me your liver. No, I was actually offering a liver. I wasn't taking one. I was offering it. Oh, we're buffering again. Yeah, Willow just nailed it too. Yeah, we're buffering again. Oh dear. We appear to be okay. It looks like we're vaguely getting caught up. We're gonna kind of keep an eye on things. I'm getting Polaroid snaps of my RimWorld stream. It's gonna be yesterday all over again, isn't it? Is this just because, like, everyone is home for the holiday weekend and everyone is streaming stuff? It's possible. I'm going to kind of just sort of not do things in RimWorld right now until I see my second monitor getting caught up, because right now I'm just getting Polaroid snaps of, like, the last 5 minutes, which is strangely not as entertaining as I would like it to be. Kukul has to go. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming by. We'll see you next week, hopefully. I am going to... Okay, it seems to be broadly correcting itself. Alright, it seems to be broadly correcting itself on my end. In my second monitor, we're looking... Okay, I see the Royal Muffalo going around. Willow's back. M's still buffering. Alright, and somebody just ran by with some drugs. Hang on. Where are you going with that? Somebody just ran by here with some drugs, and I didn't even see what they were doing. Yeah, it looks like everyone's kind of coming back on here. All right, we'll get back to work here. So, brief interruption there. I was just kind of hoping it wasn't going to be like yesterday. That was just tough to get through. I had to go back and delete all those little mini streams, too. Could be a lot of people are streaming. That was my thought yesterday when we were having such problems with house flippers. It's a holiday weekend, you know, and no one's going out. Even if they wanted to go out, they're not going out because for obvious reasons. So maybe just a ton of people are sitting around streaming. I mean, I don't know how the intranet works, really, but I can only assume, you know, if we're all drinking from the same river, there's not as much water for everyone. Blackberries and raspberries are the same family. Real difference is native versus Himalayan blackberries. Yeah, I haven't grown blackberries. I've grown blueberries and raspberries, and we have both in my garden right now. Blueberries are prolific, but not nearly as bad as raspberries. Raspberries will just wreck your yard if you don't keep them in check. I'd like to see some more hay being moved to the Royal Muffalo zone. Buck, what are you up to these days? Oh, you're actually making drugs. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so happy, Buck. I'm going to let you keep doing that then. Reed, what are you doing? You're making a large sculpture. Okay, Borba? How about Borba? You're unloading donkey number 2? I'm sorry, you're doing what now? You're unloading donkey 2. What's donkey 2 got that you want to unload? I've never seen that before in my life. Unloading donkey number 2. Wow. I don't even know what that means. Probably why my TV cut out of YouTube. Yeah, I think it's just not a good weekend. Oh, hang on, there's mad squirrels. I should probably attend to that. Oh, Legua? Legua? Oh, never mind. They're not even going to get close to us. You know what? Trap corridors. It's not even worth getting the gang up for this. Yeah, I think one mad squirrel going through my trap corridors, we're fine. Oh, the goats are in here. The goats are in the Hall of the Dead. Maybe in RimWorld they're omnivores. Are you... No, you're just wandering. Okay, you're just wandering. You're not actually eating a person. Blackberries are out of control. Yeah, you just got to keep them in check. You got to just take them back every single year or they will completely overrun your yard. And even if you just clear cut them, those roots, they will come right back. Those roots are just brutal. So, why did I come over here? Oh, hay. Hay, I need some hay moved to the Royal Muffalo Zone, please. Wait, what are you sewing? Don't sew anything. We're not... Oh, you're sewing that. Okay, no, do sew that. I'm sorry, do sew that, actually. And then move this hay first, though. Did you know with Bobcat on November 22nd, 1987, unknown person or persons hijacked the signal on 2 Chicago's TV stations. Hackers showed a man wearing a Max Headroom mask and costume. Tried to get the Tanzania under control so we could rent goats. That's just not a sentence. That's just not a... Donkey 2 went on a caravan. That was it. Okay, so we've been actually... I just didn't know we waited this long to unload Donkey 2. Which is... That'd be a good album name. That'd be a good album name. It's not a good band name, but it's a good album name. Unload Donkey 2. I'd go buy that album. Buck, we're finally making narcotics. Good job, Buck. Well done. Could actually probably use some more shelves in here. Although the whole floor is a stockpile zone. They'll figure it out. It'll broadly be okay. More hay has been moved over to the Royal Muffalo Zone. That's good. I gotta tell you, I wouldn't even mind seeing some more over there. I wouldn't mind a little bit more of some hay in the Muffalo Zone. Who's free these days? Payne Sniggle's researching Shields. What are you butchering? What have we... Oh, the squirrel, probably. Probably the mad squirrel. Okay. According to the FCC, investigators called in to look at what had happened. The hackers could have faced up to $100,000 in fines had they ever been caught. There's a tree here that says bad. They call it Ghetto Palm. Tree of Paradise. Oh, that sounds familiar. I think I've heard of that tree. Not the Ghetto Palm, the Tree of Paradise. But yeah, the raspberries they'll eat your whole yard. We had them one year, and I deliberately planted them, and then I saw how out of control they got. And I just basically had to dig them up by the roots to get rid of them. And then I put them back in, I think last year. And they're just in a more secluded area when they get out of control, which they will, I won't care. Because the worst they're going to do is dig through into a Chinese restaurant. At which case, it'll be a Chinese restaurant that features raspberries, which I think is fine. I think that's totally fine. We used to go out blackberry picking on clear-cut forestry land in 10 feet of a bear. Probably just don't be within 10 feet of a bear. I'm just going to go that as a broad policy. Don't be within 10 feet of a bear. Ever. I mean, maybe if it's in a zoo. Maybe. It depends how the cages are set up or any sort of enclosure. I'd want to check the enclosure before I signed off on that. But basically, don't be within 10 feet of a bear is my broad policy on bears and my distance between them. Yeah, I'd like to... You know what? I'd like to see some more hay in the Royal Muffalo Zone. We've got plenty down here. Oh, someone was asking how many goats we have. The answer is lots. All of them. The answer is all of them. That's how many goats we have. All right, so there's Ambi, who's kind of our head goat here. The matriarchal goat. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we only have 6. That's not quite as many goats as I thought we had. Oh, and Onion, you should be being trained for hauling. Why are you not being trained for hauling? And attacking. You're a war donkey now. So yeah, definitely hauling, though. Perfectly good hauling animal, not doing anything at all around there. Okay, how's, I hesitate to ask, but how's the drugs coming? Oh, we've kind of given up. Yeah, we've kind of given up on that. Okay, super. When you guys get up in the morning, Gonzalo, I'm going to tell you this right now. You are doing nothing but making drugs all day. Nothing at all. This is all you are going to do. Oh, P.S., we've got this assault rifle. Does anyone want a bit of an upgrade? What do you got? Assault rifle. Legua has a uranium axe. Of course you do, because you're a superhero. Weber's got the sniper rifle. Addy, you're not the worst shooting person in the world. Oh, Borba, yeah, you've got a bolt action. Why don't you wake up and go equip this assault rifle before I forget about it? 1973, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by military court for a crime they didn't commit. Okay, it took me a second to read that before I got it. Okay, I see where you're going there. I see where you're going. Gonzalo, are you up yet? Because you're going to be making drugs all day. All day drug production for Gonzalo. No, you're just going to stay in bed. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. The mining's going well, though. Mining's going well. Kalian and Legua. Legua, you must be... I feel having an architect arm should increase your mining skill. Because you could just mine all day and not get tired, I think. But where are we... Legua, you're out playing horseshoes. Okay, again, not an awesome use of the colony's time here, Legua. Not really what I'm looking to see from you. We did make a bunch more Devil Strand, though. Should probably get some more things made. You know what? Those Devil Strand capes, they sold for crazy money. I'm going to get some more of those cooking along here. So give me bills and cape. Did I ever change that? I did. Okay, so clear all of that. I want you to just make it out of Devil Strand. And yeah, that. Basically just that. So make me one of those. Where'd it go? Where did I just see capes? Okay, make me 2 if you can. If you got the materials, make me 2. Good advice on bears. There was a time, however, when people fed them while visiting Yellowstone. It's also not healthy to feed the ducks. And indeed, Bobcat appropriately asked, what about feeding the ducks to the bears? What about feeding the bears to the ducks? Because I would pay money for that pay-per-view show. Feeding bears to ducks. I would be 100% okay with that. Oh, a thing. Right, a quest. Okay, what's your quest? What's your deal? Shuttle is seeking a place to land. Okay. Tribes people are going to attack. Well, we got to defend them. Uh-huh. Right. Are you... you know what? Before I even looked down, I asked, are you going to give me uranium? And they're giving me uranium. Alright, hold on, RimWorld, because this has a very tight timeline to it. 9 hours to do this. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to do this. For 75 more uranium. I keep using it for stuff anyway. And a psychic harmonizer. We've already got one of those. But, could be valuable to sell. And the shuttle loot. Yeah, we're fine with that. We are totally going to take that. So I'm going to accept that. Thank you very much. And when they get there, I'll send the shooty team out. And there we go. Yeah, oh, wow. Everyone just showed up. Holy moly. Everything just fell from the sky here. All right, where is your shuttle? Okay, shuttle crashed. Oh, right here. Like right inside the colony. Oh, this is going to be a snap. They're going to have to go through the trap corridor. Oh, this is the easiest quest ever. They're absolutely going to have to go to the trap corridor. I don't even think we need to get up for this one. This is just great. Oh, yeah, anyone attacking, they're 100% going to have to go through the trap corridor. So, yeah, fine. I'm fine with this. In fact, I think that uranium actually landed in my stockpile for uranium. That was easy. One less thing I have to haul. Okay, well, when those guys show up, unless for some reason they pop up inside my colony, then I'm not even getting the team together for this. Depends how many there are. I might actually do that. But this is going to be a very, very easy defense. I like it when I occupy most of the map. Everything that lands near me. Oh, there's more steel down here. I should go get that. We're probably going to get attacked at any moment, but I should at least earmark. Yeah, there we... Oh, we did the vitals monitor. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Sure, do... I don't know. What are you feeling today, Pain Stingle? Make, well, what am I feeling with you? I don't really know. Make long blades, actually. Maybe we can get an even beefier weapon for Legua. Tobias, welcome, welcome. Closest I've come to seeing a bear is when I was outside my bedroom window eating my trash. Yeah, they are huge. Bears are big. They're known for it. They're known for it. So yeah, I'm not surprised at that. So whenever this attack happens, I'm pretty much thinking I'm not even getting the team out of bed for this. I'm not even taking them onto draft mode. Unless somehow the attackers spring up inside the walls. Which would be fussy, no doubt. I should also set up a trap corridor over here. I've never really done that. Huh. That was odd of me. Let's make one out of... What have I got a lot of? Marble? Sure. Absolutely. Why not? So, hang on. Pause it a second there, RimWorld. I'm going to outline some stuff here. So marble trap corridor can go all the way over here. No, wait, I don't want that. Hang on. I've done it wrong. There we go. Take that away, then put it back. Oh, I forgot I got auto doors too. I forgot I researched that. I should start putting some of those in. But speaking of doors, let's go. Well, let me do the traps first. Hang on. Yeah, you know what? Do marble traps. Why not? I've got the materials. May as well use it. It's not going to be the world's biggest trap corridor, but it'll certainly hurt when you go through it. And then back to that, and door, and put another door there. Just don't do that until the attack happens, if you could, please. I'd appreciate that. No bears, just lion escapees. Here's a little peninsula. Here's a viaduct. Viaduct? Why no chicken? Oh, Groucho Marx or Marx Brothers in general? I don't remember. Because there's the Marx Brothers, and then there's Groucho Marx post the Marx Brothers. I feel it's a Marx Brothers, but it might just be Groucho. I don't remember. Time for me to go bleed for the greater good. Okay, well, Sally Cat, if you need anyone to help you remove organs or anything like that, you know where to come. I'm not as good at the taking the blood and not spilling it all over the floor. Like, in terms of putting blood in a container, I'm probably not your person for that. But if you, like, want random bodies sliced open and blood all over the place and organs being removed, you know right where to come. Right here. We got you covered on that. And P.S., if you need a liver, I've got one. And I think a kidney. Do any of you guys need kidneys? Oh, here's the raid. Hang on, here's the raid. Let's actually pay attention here. Oh, yeah, we're not even getting out of bed for this. We're not even getting out of bed for this one. They're all going to have to go through the trap corridor. This is very poorly planned quest here. In fact, I don't care so much that I'm actually going to earmark out this steal while it's happening. All I really need to make sure is nobody's outside of the walls. That and that. Watch, this will be the raid that destroys the colony. Anytime I get overconfident. So where are you guys planning on coming in? Okay, probably up in there. You know what? That's actually not... Strangely enough, that's not my best trap corridor. So I am just going to put a couple of folks down here. Could you come here? And Kalian and Legua come here. I mostly just want to test out Legua's body parts, really. And Weber, you've got a sniper rifle. Why don't you pop in over here? I don't even think I'm going to need any of you. But just in case, then we will just at least be ready to receive visitors. Herring, for instance. Herring is definitely going to die. Herring will not make it through the trap corridor. But some of these other guys might. Oh, got a potential prisoner there. Yeah, you're dead, and the rest of you are fleeing. Okay, well, sorry guys, I didn't actually even need to get you up for that one. You know what, while you're here though, Kalian, could you go rescue Herring, please? Capture, rather, Herring. Thank you. May as well grab the prisoner. The O-neg goes in the bag. Oh, that's where I always go wrong with that. Yeah, I see the blood and I just kind of want to spill it all over the floor and then put somebody in the hospital on #1 cleaning. That seems to be how you get these things done. But hey, what do I know? I'm not a hospital administrator. And then I was going to say Addie can go take care of the prisoner, but we should really give it to one of the lower level doctors because it's pretty low rent stuff. So yeah, go. Where'd you guys go? Where'd you guys go? Wait, where did... Oh, there's Kalian. Sorry, he was just taking a weird entrance into there. Okay, yeah, Kalian, get over there. And then Buck. I'm just going to draft you and get you moving in the right direction so you can kind of meet Kalian over there for the prisoner. Always happy to have a new face around here. And a new kidney, and a new liver, and a couple of new lungs, maybe a heart. Does anyone need a heart at any point? Anyone need a heart? Because we've got Herring here. Herring has arrived. Herring, how are you? How's your deal? You're actually not completely terrible at life. Solid mining skill, solid crafting skill, actually. Solid intellectual. Okay. How's your health? Yeah, we sent you through our trap corridor. Buck, you're going to want to hustle on that. He's dead in 2 hours. So you want to kind of pick up the pace there. Sometimes you concern me. What do you mean sometimes? Sometimes I'm not doing my job then, Em. I'm not doing my job. I know how you feel about cyborg parts. How do you feel about animal parts? Made you a werewolf or gave you scorpion claws. Yeah, it's not going to be my first choice. But I would take it. I would take it. If you're like, hey, we just don't have the technology to do really, really high-grade bionic parts and make you into a cyborg, but we can make you into a monstrous scorpion werewolf creature. Okay, sure, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to turn it down, man. I'm not going to kick it out of bed. If you want to make me into a monstrous scorpion werewolf creature, I'm going to go, yeah, sure. You know, barring there being bionic parts available. Shuttle's here. Okay. And now, do I have to send you guys to the shuttle? Or no, you figured it out by yourself. Okay, you figured it out by yourself. Awesome. Good job. Good job. My client might be guilty, but he has a good heart. I see what you did there. Okay, are we all... Oh, no, we got one straggler. Okay, one straggler coming into the shuttle here. All right, if you want to... There we go. Yay! Oh, the pods are just getting here. I thought those were the pods before. There's my uranium. There's my psychic harmonizer. And we did a thing. Excellent. Throne room's down again. That's okay. Why not mine out some of that mountain next to the trap corridor, access the first layer traps without having to walk through them. Did I not put doors there? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, yeah, actually, that's solid. That's a good one, Bobcat. Yep, I didn't even notice that little, well, that bit of the mountain there. Yep, good call there. And then we will put in another door here. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. I see that. Okay. I could also extend the trap corridor here, or start changing out some of the wooden traps for steel, but kind of hate to waste the steel, if I'm honest. I want wings, so I'm okay with animal parts. Sure. Sure. I'd be okay with mechanical wings. I think that would be fun. It would be fun to have that. Build a copy of that bed. Oh, and we did the vitals monitor, too. Might as well get some of those cooking along. Deconstruct that when you get a chance. And then, you know, kind of call me when we're done. Are we making any narcotics? We've made a bunch of beer. Okay, the beer all got cleared out. Neat. Super. Are we making more wart? Oh, and I never did put a chair there. No, make, I don't know how much wart I need. I could look at the bill, but I'm clearly not going to do that. They're flipping the house across the street so the dogs have to bark at every truck. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, we unfortunately live in a rather doggy neighborhood, so there is quite a lot of barking around here whenever anything at all happens. And we're just kind of giving up on the drugs. We made one smoke leaf joint and said, that's fine, we got plenty of beer. We do have plenty of beer. We've got quite a lot of beer. How did we do with, what's it, Herring over here? How's your health? Okay, well, we basically fixed you. We basically fixed you. That's fine. For once they get the shuttle on their own. I know, right? They almost never do that. You almost have to carry them there, push them in that direction. So let me take another little look at you here, Herring. You don't have any particularly bad traits, undergrounder and a jogger. You're incapable of nothing. Yeah, we'll keep you. You're a keeper. Good news, Herring. I do not plan to harvest your organs at this time. I reserve the right to do that later. But right now, you're good. You're good. You are acceptable to keep all of your bits inside you in the appropriate places. All right, we got some more hay over here. I'd really, really like to be seeing even more hay coming through there. It's nighttime. Let me just blaze through this here. We also have many dogs here. Yeah, we're in, oh yeah, now everything's dying because of the cold. A hare self-tamed. Yeah. Not really. No. I'm very, very sorry. I don't need a rabbit. Rabbits are offering me nothing, so now Rabbit is offering me lunch. There we go. Now when they... Oh, Shield, you're up. What are you doing? You're cooking some meals. Okay. That's broadly good. When somebody else gets up, I'm going to move even more hay over to the Muffalo zone. And they've got a fair bit of food here, but I wouldn't mind seeing some more. You know what? I'll just outline some more kibble for right now, because I know the kibble's going to make it over there. Make that many. That'll be fine. Put him on ice until you need him. M wanted to slice and dice him. But, no, Herring is broadly okay. Not spectacular, but broadly competent at some things. Like mining and intellectual would be handy. If only to give Painstingle a break. Basically, Painstingle is chained to the research desk and nothing else. Is this still the advanced component? No, we're finally working on the charge rifle. Good. And Gonzalo, what are you up to? You're making a cape now. Okay, that's good. I did actually tell you to do that. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. That's fine. I need more crafters. I think I've said this about this colony before. I need more crafters. I don't have enough good crafting people. I mean, Legua's competent. Actually pretty good. But Kalian, it's just they do other things that are way more important. Yeah, I just need... wait, your crafting was actually pretty good, wasn't it, Herring? I recall that about you. We've spoken about this. Yeah, you got a crafting of 7. I'd take you just for that. Because we're sort of in that RimWorld phase where it's all about crafting. All we're basically doing is making things. I mean, the basic structure of the colony is there. We don't really need... I don't really need much more than this. I mean, I'm going to have a lot more than this. But I don't need much more than this. You know what? While I'm just looking at it, why don't I waste everybody's time by having them smooth out this entire surface, and then this one as well, because this is a valuable use of their time. And also haul all of these stone blocks away when you get a chance. Rabbit could help people who dream of being a magician. Yes, the rabbit will also eat food that could go to more valuable animals, like the goats who give us milk, or the muffalos who give us muffalo wool, and entertain us no end. Painsnickle, you're up. Super. That we're all into that. I'd be way more interested in people doing the things that I would like them to do at all. You're still working on that cape, huh? Boy, that cape is chewing up some time, isn't it? Just chewing up some time. Why do we have an unfinished sculpture over here? Oh, because the person who made it is long dead. Got it. Ah, we've done long blades. Okay, cool. Let's see what I can make with that. Might give something new to Legua. What am I feeling? I guess maybe go for something kind of high-end, because while we've got nothing else going on in our world right now. You know what? We got the tech print for jump packs. We may as well do it. Go ahead and get that going, please. Does anything useful ever self-tame? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, sure. I mean, I think it's just a complete dice roll as to what shows up and probably what is native to the area of the planet that you're on. So, you know, I don't think we're going to get like a cobra self-taming here because there's probably not any cobras in the area. But if you're in an area and it's got the animals, it supports those specific animals, then yeah, you've got a pretty good shot at something. I've had plenty of hauling animals self-tame. Labradors, Huskies, all valuable animals. But they've certainly self-tamed. Ah, there's our self-tamed rabbit, also known as Lunch. Borba's got that in his hands. Again, Gonzalo, where are we at with the cape? I know I keep bugging you about the cape. We keep coming back to the cape. It's just that I'm kind of regretting the cape because there's so many better things that you could be doing. Also because I've taken... Oh, yeah, I gotta get... Oh, a red fox is hunting a donkey. Okay, is the red fox inside the walls? Because I bet the short answer is no. So where is the red fox now? Okay, what's the problem here? What is the deal? Where's the fox? I don't immediately see the fox. Is that the fox? Is that the fox? No, that's a donkey. Why is the donkey outside? Oh, the donkey's allowed to be outside. Never mind. Donkeys are always allowed to be outside because they're hauling animals. Okay, I don't specifically see the fox. I'm kind of not looking for it very hard, though, if I'm honest about things. And I am. Bobcat's had Thrumbo self-tame. Yeah, Penge had a Thrumbo self-tame. I think both of you have, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure Penge had a Thrumbo self-tame. I don't think he did anything to get that. So, yeah, it can totally happen. Speaking of Thrumbos, let's make sure we get this shuttle deconstructed. There'll be all sorts of good stuff in there. Probably at least 1 or 2 advanced components. How'd the whole fox-donkey issue resolve itself? Did it? Well, first of all, there's a dead raccoon here. Why are we not eating that? Well, let's just go ahead and eat the raccoon. There's also some steel over here that somebody left on the ground. Not cool. Now, these are not our donkeys, right? No, they are not. But they potentially could be. They potentially could be our donkeys. I probably don't really need them right now. Gonzalo, cape, talk to me now. How's the cape? Is it anywhere cape-like? No. Oh yeah, apparently the fox situation resolved itself. Yeah, because Borba's got a dead fox, and all of my donkeys are fine. Therefore, I feel the donkey fox issue has been successfully resolved. Very, very clearly. Yep. We should name a goat. Well, what would you like to name it? Wait, why is there... yeah, we could probably get rid of the rotting capybara. I know we had a brief issue with capybara around here. Maybe we don't leave the rotting one in the hallway. Also, I got to get somebody back on super cleanup duty. So who did I have on amazing hauling duty? That was Borba. You can go to 2 on hauling now. Mostly focus on the cleaning. We got to get you back on that. Did you know with Bobcat in New York City there have been reports of squirrels and pigeons attacking humans? Park closures mean less humans are dropping food the wildlife can eat. So now we've got to be aware of attack squirrels. Oh, super. I look forward to that. Yeah, we all thought it was going to be the robots who take over. No. It will be the squirrels flying on pigeons. They will be riding pigeons as flying mounts. And then, I don't know what squirrels would really attack with. They'd probably throw, nuts and berries at you or something. But, yeah, now I've got an image of an army of squirrels riding pigeons flying through the streets of New York City. It's a terrifying image. It's a terrifying image. I want you all to know that. I'm not okay with this image that I put in my head. But it exists. So here we are. What realistically do I need to be getting done? Apart from crafting. I've got to get more things crafted. Gonzalo's pretty much the only one working on that. Somebody else is number 2 on crafting. Yeah, Legua. What else is it that you think you do around here? Handling. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put you at 3 on handling. Plenty of other people can do handling. I would rather have you focused on crafting. That would be a better use of your time. Cheese to go with onion. Oh, I see. Okay. There needed to be a comma in there. I read that all as one sentence. Cheese, comma, to go with onion the donkey. I see what you're doing there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can totally do that. Any donkey. Yeah, you'll do. You'll do. Come here. Is that under training? Okay. Can do. Can do. So long as no one is looking to depose Ambi's status as matriarchal goat, then I'm fine. Yep. Oh, it's Rick's Lobsters! Oh, super! Rick's Lobsters are back. They're going to use sappers this time. Okay, there's still only... Okay, wait, hang on. 3, 4, 5... Okay, this I have to respond to. This I actually have to play RimWorld too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You guys... come... I should probably figure out where they're going first. You guys come over here. Legua, come over here. This I actually have to deal with. Weber, you've got a sniper rifle. Addy with the machine pistol. Borba, assault rifle. Gonzalo, rifle. And the 2 of you don't do squat. Right, okay. However, you are outside the wall, so I'm just going to have you peel back. If you could, please. And then... you 4 come also over here, and then we'll figure out... come here. We'll figure out where everyone is going. Alright. Okay. Everybody come do a thing. We've actually got a... the sappers are a pain in the neck. Pain in the neck. They look like they're going to come through here. They're going to have to work for it, though. Oh, the donkey's going outside. Which donkey is that? Oh, it's Donkey Foal number 1. You don't have a name. So if you go, you go. It's all fine. Everything's 100% fine. It has been a while since we've seen Rick's Lobsters. And it's always good to see those guys. It's always good to see those guys. However, it's a... oh, there's a fire. Oh, because they said it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just as long as I know what's going on around here. So all of you guys, come up here. And Legua, you're going to be my surprise attack force. Superhero guy, dude. So yeah, all you guys... oh, Addy and Cheese. Addy and Cheese are in on this too. Yep, head over here, please. I know we're all having break risks. It's all going to be fine. Actually got a relatively serious issue to deal with here. Okay, so they're going to kind of try and come in here. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And are you going to try and come in any other way? Oh, no, now they're going over here. Okay, I need to renegotiate the team here a little bit. This is actually fussy. This is kind of a pain in the neck. Okay, Buck, come down here. All right, you 3 go here. Except, yeah, you know what? However you get there, you get there. It's fine. And then you guys, I should put a door. between these two areas. This would make this so much easier. I need to know what the rest of you are doing. You're all broadly... Yeah, we need more people over here. Okay, head. Oh, don't go that way, though. Don't go that way. That's a very, very silly way to go. Yeah, they're in. They're in. Okay, so you guys need to hustle over here. Because they might hit the Royal Muffalo. Hustle, guys. Hustle. You guys get out here. And then we're going to do like a pincer attack movement. Legua, are you in on this? No, Legua's gotten lost in the shuffle here. Lost in the shuffle. I have Buck in my armed force. Oh, yeah, Buck, you're useless. Go live in the hospital. You'll probably end up there anyway. Legua, you take Buck's place. It's going to take you like a million years to get there, but get there anyway. Okay, so I don't exactly have a strong force down here, but we're going to try and do like a little pincer movement. Can you guys just slide right in there, please? And then shoot these guys in the back. Like super, super quick. There we go. Yeah, super quickly shooting in the back, please. And release the war donkeys. Release the war donkeys, please. Okay, Addie, this may be where your journey ends. I'm just saying that right now, Addie. This may be where your journey ends. Because you're going to be literally the first person to get shot. How are we doing over here, kids? Okay, people are dying. That's promising. Promising. Send the Muffalo to the safe zone. Oh, yeah, I've got a safe zone, don't I? Hang on, hang on. I have a safe zone. I forgot about that. After the whole, you know, death of Muffleberry, I made a safe zone. I forgot about that. So, animals... emergency, right. Emergency animals. I totally forgot about that. Good call, Em. Good call. Mostly just the Royal Muffalos. I don't think anyone else is in particular danger. But yeah, order, go to emergency animals and Muffalo, and just for safety, Ragamuffin and Plush. If we lose a few goats, we lose a few goats. You know what? Send Ambi there too. Ambi, you go to emergency animals, please. Thank goodness for him. I totally forgot that I made that zone. Now, getting back to the matter at hand, how about we shot a bunch more people? Like this guy. Let's shoot this guy in the face. We're shooting the donkey a fair bit. Fair bit. Legua, are you here yet? Not as such. No. Where are you these days? Oh, yeah, it's going to take you a while. I kind of didn't position you well. I thought they were coming right in that door, but no, they've decided to go a completely different way. Okay, we are protecting the Muffalo. Don't worry, the Muffalo are being protected. Kayleen, why don't you come down here and Shield maybe come up here. Maybe we don't all shoot each other in the backs. Gonzalo's taking a couple of hits. Okay, things are... Why don't we focus, guys? Let's focus on one person. One person. Okay, like that guy. Until that person is no longer alive. Okay, good. Good move. Now we're going to focus on Chris. Chris is now the target of our anger. Oh, this problem has resolved itself. Okay. Yeah, Lynn the Torturer just walked into Borba and Addie and Cheese, and they were not interested. They were not interested. I didn't even know what happened here. But, yeah, Lynn's, like, super not okay anymore. Great. Well, you guys just kick out here. And Jammin's trying to flee. It didn't work out well for Jammin. Okay. I think job done. Legua, my superhero, finally shows up. Finally makes it over here. I gotta get you some bionic legs, Chief. That's what I gotta do with you. Okay, that's done. That's a done deal. We gotta make you moving faster. Buck, you can also be undrafted. And who else did I have around here? Reed, where are you these days? Oh, you're drafted over here. Okay, that's fine. You can be undrafted. And all the animals can go back. Oh. Muffalo and Order were just doing things that adult Muffalos do in the privacy of their own home. I think we might have another baby Muffalo at some point. Okay, all of the animals that were in emergency animals can now go back. So Ambi, you go in animals, and Order, you go in the most royal ghost pillows, along with Muffalo. And then Ragamuffin and Plush, you go in the regular animal zone. There we go. Good call on M, reminding me that I have an emergency animal zone, because I'd completely forgotten that I made that. I can see why I did, but I forgot it. Okay, all of these humans can be dealt with. And then some Molotov cocktails. We'll sell those to somebody down the road. And what do we got here? Shotgun? Yeah, that'll get some money probably. They brought their own drugs, which is great. I don't have to do that. And some EMP grenades. Apparently they think we're all robots. Not yet, but we're working on it. Put the fire out. Oh yeah. How'd that fire turn out? I think the fire's largely resolved itself. Yeah, I'm not seeing an immediate fire. Okay, cool. Well, that all seems to have worked out better than I thought. Sappers are a pain in the neck. I hate dealing with sappers. Because they don't just line up and go through your trap corridor like a perfectly normal person. Gonzalo, how did you fare there? Are you in no immediate danger? Okay, you actually only took one gunshot. I'm very surprised by that, actually. I thought you got shot up way more than that. But Buck, why don't you just improve your medical skill a little bit and go tend to Gonzalo? Be a nice, quick, easy one for you there. Nice, quick, easy medical boost. What is your medical at now? You've done some medical things. You getting any better at it? No, not really. But you are. You're getting up there at some point. You need to get the place cleaned up, and well, that's about it, really. I need to get everything repaired. Oh yeah, definitely allow these. Make sure we are definitely going over and repairing those. That is already going to be repaired. Yeah, absolutely allow all of these to be repaired, please. Let's not have any of that nonsense going on. And somebody already took this guy's head. Boris the Miner has no head. Okay, I'm sure that's fine. You know what? I'm not going to ask where the head is. Not even going to ask. Did I get anything from that? Got those EMP grenades. Those will probably sell for some money. Those will probably sell. And some Molotovs. Those will sell too. A couple of low-rent weapons. I mean, we didn't... It's not that we got anything. We didn't lose anything. Even the colonist who was injured only took really a very light tap. Surprisingly enough, an extremely light tap. So, despite the fact that I kind of put everyone in completely the wrong place because I thought they were going to come in from a different place, I actually handled that fairly well. I got to get Legua bionic legs. I need Legua just charging into action. Oh, how's Onion? Actually, Onion took the brunt of the damage, if we're honest. And no immediate danger. That's fine. Little bit of a gunshot. Minor blood loss. Minor blood loss. Addy, could you deal with Onion? Thank you. I appreciate that. Buck's feeding Gonzalo. Gonzalo, I'm assuming you've been tended to. Yeah, you're going to be fine. Yeah, apart from the alcoholism, you're going to be totally fine. That's an awesome place to leave the stream. That's where I'm going to cut the stream right there. Very dramatic ending to that. But we'll pick up some more of it again next time. And we'll do... Well, next Friday is very, very exciting because we start the aforementioned Vosseros collection, where who the heck knows what we're playing next Friday, but I can tell you it will be quirky. I will tell you it will be quirky. Willow is mildly disappointed in Rick's Lobsters. You shouldn't be. Sappers are not to be taken lightly. So it's actually... We did okay with that. I'm pretty proud of how we handled that with only getting a very, very light tap to one of our colonists and the donkey. I think we came out of that just fine, because sappers can mess you up. Go watch Penge's stream. They messed up his colony. I mean, he survived it, but they really did a lot of damage to his colonists. So, guys, I'm going to check out here. I'm going to go get something to eat and take a shower, sit on my butt on the couch for a while. But you guys already know how much I appreciate you, and I really, really do. I look forward to this every single week. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I look forward to this every single week. I can't wait to do this. And I am never disappointed. I love hanging out with you guys. I love the fact you guys come over and watch this silliness in RimWorld and the other stuff that we do. So I will let you get on to far more important parts of your day that are not sitting around watching Rick's Lobsters attack my colony. I will see you guys next Friday for whatever it ends up being. And I will see you next Saturday for yet more RimWorld. Of course, guys, thank you so very, very much for continuing to watch, continuing to support the channel, and just being there. It's awesome hanging out with you every single weekend. I will see you later. You know where to find me.